What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave. Now look, there's no gilding the lily on this episode. There's no fancy schmancy intro. There's no way of dressing this up. There's no way of doing any of that. You're going to get a much different, short fucking show than you usually get from me. Look, I know that I tend to give the benefit of the doubt to professional wrestling especially when it comes to Monday Night Raw and stuff, because most of the time I do feel like it's not a complete dumpster fire. There are elements within each show that is dumpster fire worthy, but usually shows as a whole are not complete and utter albatrosses of entertainment, and that's what we got last night. And I'm actually pissed off about it because I wasn't able to do the live review. Thank fucking God my shoulder decided to tell me to eat a bag of dicks, because I only had to sit through an hour of Raw before my shoulder made me pass out from pain. Thank you, shoulder. Thank you, broken collarbone. Thank you for fucking making me miserable so I didn't have to watch that Monday Night Raw. But I went and watched it this morning, of course, when I woke up, because I'm like, okay, I'll finish watching it and then I'll do a review. No, we're not doing a review. This is a burial. This is a hate fucking. This is an absolute taking out to a dumpster and burying it, and only the homeless people who dig really deep into the dumpsters, into the trash piles, only the people who love to go through that shit, get their goddamn boots on and look for things from the 1940s are going to find this Raw. We're going to bury it so goddamn deep it's going to be sitting next to Jimmy Hoffa. This Raw was abysmal. This Raw is not going to sell hell in a cell. Brock Lesnar looked ridiculous. Heyman looked ridiculous. That crowd made Goldberg look ridiculous. You know what? Kudos to the crowd, because while they did buy into some of the bullshit, they were also very boisterous about other garbage. Dana Brooke, Bayley in an arm wrestling match. What the hell are we doing? What are we doing? You're going to take a person like Dana Brooke, who needs to be built up and actually have been doing a pretty damn good job of it as of late, and then one of your most over superstars in Bayley, and you're going to put them in an arm wrestling match? Now, it's bad enough that she's already dressing up for Halloween, going as Cesaro with all that goddamn body tape. But Jesus, man, do we really need to see an arm wrestling match at this point in Bayley's career? I understand coolers, but this is ridiculous. And where the fuck is Nia Jax? Where is she? Where is Nia Jax? This is insane. What is happening? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Did we really watch a show that revolved around the list of Jericho? I love Chris Jericho. I'm not even doing a Chris Jericho impression right now. I'm not going to do it. I'm not giving WWE the satisfaction. They can eat my copious cock right now because I am so upset at this. Wrestling doesn't get me this upset. I'm past this. I'm past this stage of my life. At least I thought I was. Where getting upset about wrestling seems stupid to me. Nope. This Raw rekindled that fucking flame, let me tell you. Oh, it's burning with a fiery passion because wrestling's supposed to be better than this. The industry is down. I get that. But wrestling's supposed to be better than this. There's nothing wrong with the gift of Jericho or the list of Jericho. In fact, he was probably the best thing about the show. But you cannot revolve a main storyline around the list of Jericho. It's ridiculous. It's once again, and it's James Ellsworth. Whatever his stupid name is. It's that Ellsworth no chin guy all over again. They take something that the fans like in a small dose, and then they're like, well, let's just throw it constantly. We're just going to fucking come all over their faces with all of this. Here, just take our spooge. Brah! Gift of Jericho, drink it in. List of Jericho, stupid idiot. Ellsworth no chin. Yeah, fuck, we're going to have him beat AJ Styles twice. This is ridiculous. It is a WWE-wide epidemic, and it's nothing new either. We've seen this throughout the years where they find something that works in small doses and they absolutely hammer it into the ground like a fucking railroad spike. And guess what? When the railroad spike is flat, okay, it's flat now. It's flat. It's in the ground. Who cares? You can't hound it anymore. They try, though. Lord knows they try. It's just nothing worked with this show. The wrestling was awful. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. One of the saving graces that could have been Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman. 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes of just standing there mainly. They got no action going on, and the little bit they did was unsatisfying. It's one thing after another with this Raw. What else did we goddamn see that made me want to punch babies? It's just everything was bad in this show. Everything. I love Chris Jericho, but enough is enough, and it's time for a change. Goddamn, the club was stupid. Enzo Amore, you know what? That was the best thing that we saw. Enzo Amore doing his shtick. I'm going to do one positive thing. Raw, you get one positive thing. Enzo Amore pulling off that shtick without the microphone and the crowd, that gave me chills. That was awesome. Other than that, everything sucked. Rusev and Reigns, pre-recorded comments. Okay, I guess that's one way to sell their match that nobody wants to see inside of Hell in a Cell anyway. That feud should have been over. Should have been long over. Oh my God. It's one thing after another. Oh, let's talk about the other big thing in the room. Holy shitballs. The women's division. We talked about it a little bit. Let's talk about the main title picture. Let's talk about Sasha Charlotte Hell in a Cell. This is starting to feel social justice warrior-ish. That's what it's feeling like. Because Mick Foley is the absolute wrong person to be out there with these women. He is completely biased. He's in love with this division. He's blinded by this ambition. This is a very good example of somebody wanting something so bad that they don't give a shit that it may not be as good as they built it up in their head. And that's what Mick Foley's doing. He is not adding anything to any of these segments that he's in with these women. In fact, what he is doing is he's devaluing it. Devaluing it with his inspirational, sappy-dappy fucking talk. I'm tired of it. I love Mick Foley. I love Mick Foley. Mick Foley has done a intro. He was paid by a friend, but still, he did an intro for this show. I love Mick Foley. Love him. But Jesus, man, there's no way in the world that should be the main event. But because they don't want to devalue one Hell in a Cell match to the others, it's a triple main event. No, there's got to be a closer. There's got to be one match that stands above all, and it's supposed to be your WWE Championship match. But guess what? You let Chris Jericho completely muddle up the waters of Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins that it doesn't even tell a good story anymore. Now it doesn't even matter. Who gives a shit? Jesus. And what bad booking are they going to do at Hell in a Cell? Who are they going to get involved to make this stupid? There's someone going to come back and ruin something? I'm sure they will. What, is Braun Strowman going to rip the cell door off and decide that he wants to run everything now? I just don't know anymore. I can't deal with this. It just, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills right now.
You are taking crazy pills.
I am taking crazy pills. I must be to continue to fucking watch Monday Night Raw. You know, this week is a very long and important week for me. Yes, I'm a Cubs fan. And see, Cubs, World Series, I'm going to be doing it all week. I have no interest in watching wrestling right now because they are not making me interested. What, I want to watch SmackDown tonight? Watch more James Ellsworth? Oh, yeah, let's get in there with Ellsworth. Yes, oh, please. Oh, by the way, spoiler, James Ellsworth is going to cost AJ Styles the match tonight, making Dean Ambrose the #1 contender. That's what's going to happen. Shocker. Fuck. Oh, God. All right, that's it. That's all I got. I'm out of here. I think I'm gonna do my pepper. I need to hurt myself. I need to hurt myself. I will make you fall. I will make you hurt. I'm gonna make myself hurt. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm sorry. This is a dumpster fire of a show for a dumpster fire of a Raw. We'll see you next time. Hopefully next Monday, things will be calmed down. Hopefully the Cubs will already be World Series champions. Everything will be better. Maybe Hell in a Cell will actually deliver. Who knows? Who knows? But we'll see. Thank you guys very much for joining me right here on Dead on Dave Productions for this Monday Night Raw bonfire. We'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Come back, join me tonight for the Cubs World Series Game 1 reaction show. Peace. Fuck. Had to sit through that. Unbelievable. Yes, it was that bad.